Okay, so today I'm going to stream a new mod, Industrial Revolution 2 to be exact, for Factorio. I'm in version 1.1.38, which is the latest stable version as of the time of this recording. And I've got just a few other mods in here I'll go over very quickly. Afraid of the Dark, Atomic Artillery, Bigger Artillery, Rubber, Black Rubber Belts, Even Distribution, the Factorio Library, Factorio Standard Library, Factory Planner, Fill for Me, FNEI, the Industrial Revolution 2, Informatron, it's the information mod, Max Rate Calculator, Mini Loaders, Knox's Water Fill, Orbital Ion Cannon. I don't know that we'll use this one, but I left it in just because. And then Quality of Life Research. This is another one. I don't know if we will get around to using it. I don't know a whole lot about Industrial Revolution 2 other than it is a major overhaul for the game. And because of that, I don't have a good idea of what to expect. I've only played a little bit of it to get in there and see what's going on. Some of the people on my Discord let me know I was going to use the Faster Start mod, but there are early bots in Industrial Revolution 2, so there's no reason to use the Faster Start. And then Squeak Through was another mod that I was going to use, but apparently Industrial Revolution disables that. So those are just a few things to let you know ahead of time. We are going to start a brand new map here, and we're going to make a few changes. I want to increase the size just a bit and the richness of all resources. Not insane. The richness I'm going to do 150%. The size you saw I did 133%, just a little bit more. I don't want to go crazy with it, but I like to have a little extra than the beginning. I'm not going to use than the default resources. I'm not going to use cliffs. I just don't use cliffs. Another thing too is I don't have the slightest idea about this mod, and it seems to be very complex. So I'm going to disable expansion of the biters and leave pretty much everything else the same. They will attack. They're just not going to rebuild after we go and clear them out. And then I definitely want to have the research queue in the beginning. So those are the changes. I don't know enough about the only really thing that I can tell you is tin is added and gold is added. It changes the look of some of the things, but iron, copper, stone, coal, uranium, and crude oil are all in the base game. So let's have a look around at a few seeds. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time picking a map out, but I also want to make sure that the starting area is not spread out and not completely covered in trees. And I would like a map with some trees on it, though. I do know that wood is very important to this Industrial Revolution 2 mod from what I've seen when getting into it. So this one is a little interesting. This gives me coal, copper, tin, and stone. The only thing is there are no trees really nearby. Holy cow, there's a lot of trees. Seems to be one or the other. You don't have a good... Hold on. I was going to say you don't have a good middle ground, but it looks like I might have a good middle ground here. All of the resources are pretty close by. We're going to copy this one. Oh. I was going to control copy that, but that's not happening. Oops. Okay, this is interesting. Actually, I like this one better than the other one anyways. The biters are a little close early on. There's going to be some combat very soon. But this one, I think, is what we're going to go with, because I don't want to spend too much time picking the map here. This looks like a pretty good seed. I like all this water down here to the south, so I don't have to worry about biters from one direction for sure. Alright. Yes, this is a multiplayer game. I will be hopefully playing with some viewers. I'm in my Discord, and this is the name of the game if you are interested in coming to play. And I am going to have a password of which is going to be on my Discord for anybody that wants to come play. That's really cool, the beaming stuff in. Let me just let Discord people know what the password is. Alright. You end up with a little bit of scrap and things that fall down. Yes, thank you, Informatron. And that helps you to get started, these little piles that you see right over here. And was there a second chest? I can't remember if there's supposed to be a second chest of resources you get, extra resources. Let me clear a few of these trees and make sure it didn't pop in behind it. And you also need wood, so might as well. Maybe, there it is. Haha! Yes, there's my ammo. Okay. Then I think we're good to go. We can make our way up to the resources that are up here. And I love the fact that these are much closer together. Now, let's see. There's a few different things we can do here. Number one, I need to get coal. Lots and lots of coal. So we are going to immediately put down these right here. And I think I want to go ahead and smelt some of this copper and tin scraps because you need a little bit of both. All of the things take tin and copper early on, well, except for all these pipes, but most of your structures, machines use a combination of copper and tin. So what I want to do here is a really simple setup. This is a burner mining drill, which is really cool looking, by the way. I love the graphics for this. But it does require its own fuel. So I'm just going to put a burner inserter further down the line that will keep that fueled up for me. So that one will simply fuel itself. And it's going to pass further down the line and do the same for this one. And this keeps me a good steady flow of coal right over here. And I've got more scrap. So let's go ahead and get it all smelted up. Now, the next big thing you want to get to is going to be copper and tin. I'm going to do something very similar to what I did before and have the ores come out, and I'm going to put a burner inserter grabbing fuel to put on here. I'm going to get a little bit of this, the copper and tin from the scrap that I landed with, the piles of scrap that fell, but the majority of what I'm going to start getting is from this little setup right over here. Now, there are a lot of extra steps in these things. Just like the belt here takes a tin plate, a copper, 2 copper gears, and a copper rod. Well, if you come over here and look at that, a tin plate comes straight from the ingot, but then the gear comes from the copper plate. So I have to make 2 copper plates, and then make those into gears, and then you make a copper rod from a copper ingot, and then turn around and make all that into a transport belt. So it takes a significant amount of time to handcraft. You want to get to making things much quicker, not by hand. So in fact, before I even get this set up, I should probably just move this one right down in front of it, and that can help keep it flowing, because these are going to run out very quickly and there's going to be a lot of running back and forth. Stone is also very important. So let's go ahead and place that down. There's not a lot of... Oh, it used wood. I didn't have any coal on me. Not a lot of things early on that don't use stone or stone buildings to process them. So that'll get us rocking and rolling. And we're going to want one more burner miner for the tin down there. These are almost done processing. Well, they're 2/3 of the way done. I've got about 30-ish left. Okay. You see what I'm talking about? Look at the crafting queue down here. Just the complexity and number of layers. It's probably going to take me a minute or two just to craft the burner mining drill that I'm asking for. A little bit crazy, but that's okay. I like some complexity. And this mod seems to be just what I'm looking for. So let's see, how can we make this better? I could probably fit, yeah, this is already maxed out to 100. I can probably come in here like I was going to do before. And for right now, I'm just going to split that up by hand. But what I want to do is get this feeding in automatically. Out of fuel. That should not be a problem. And preemptively we'll fill those up. Okay, so we need to get expanding, and then we need to get tech. Automation, if we go here, that's probably the very first thing we want to get to. It's going to take 10 red science packs, copper analysis packs, as they are called. I love the name changes to the items in here. So that's definitely what we're going to want, and immediately following that is the clockwork punk bots. This is very early bots, and that's going to take a few things. But before I can get into that, you have to have steam being made. Why are you not running? Okay, so you finished what you had. That got my one little mining burner miner set up. We'll go ahead and power that and make sure it's got all the ore that it needs. That's going to give me lots of tin ingots. I haven't done the math on how many smelters a single drill can handle. But now I know I've got water right over here. We're going to make a copper offshore pump. Then we're going to immediately put that into a boiler. Nope, no we're not, because we don't have stone. Good thing I've had that running. Gonna put that immediately into a boiler, and then I'm going to put a small steam tank there and a steam pipe. That way I can come off of multiple directions. This is the minimal required to get things up and running. Yes. And then I'll need to make a steam laboratory. Now, is that going to use... No, it's going to make its own steam pipes. Okay, good. I was going to say, is that going to use the one steam pipe I have queued up? I could see that happening. I really could. And... steam tank. This counts as a pipe as well, and the tank's just sitting on top. It's an amazing idea. I love that. And our one steam pipe for our hookup. Now we just need to wait on the lab. It's incredibly intensive, the amount of crafting you have to do in your pocket to begin with. But also we need to make sure that we keep these things running. Oops, I took all the coal out of there on accident. Okay, we also need to set that up where it's got more than one smelter. And I don't know, how many can this actually handle? It's going to be forever before I can try that out. My 10-mile long or 10-hour long crafting queue. It's not about the number of things, it's the amount of time it takes some of these items as well. Well, hello there.
Hello.
How are you doing? Can you hear me? I heard you for a second there. We'll get our steam laboratory put down. Did you lose your mic? Let's see. I heard you for a second, but do not any longer. Just let him know in Discord. Okay, now we can get some research moving.
Can you hear me now?
I sure can. Can you not hear me?
Okay, I can't hear you.
Interesting. Let's see. Where is your Discord sound output going? Okay, that should be enough red science, copper analysis packs. Yes, copper analysis packs to get the automation tech done. Now, it is incredibly slow. Very, very slow. But it will get our tech going, and in the meantime, we can continue pushing out this way. So I need to get things automated. I really need that done. I guess putting a second steam laboratory down is not the worst idea. Okay. So I do want to keep that fueled and running. And then we'll just split it here.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, good. Glad you can hear
Hello.
me. How are you doing?
I'm fine though. I just came home and now I wanted to join you a little bit.
Wonderful.
I have, yeah, I'm looking forward. But I need first to set up the mods. Actually, I haven't installed them. So
All right. I do believe if you attempt to join my game, it will download the mods possibly, or maybe not. But also on the Discord, I have the list of the mods. The only changes I made last minute were getting rid of the extended vanilla mods because I want to try and use mainly the Industrial Revolution 2.
okay, yeah. How do I join your game?
All right. If you go to multiplayer and search for Havoc 78963's game, you should be able to find it. Hopefully this second lab won't take too much longer, because this is going to take forever at this speed. Rubber wood, interesting. I did see where you can grow wood in a building later on through forestry. Rubber wood. All right.
Okay, now he asked me if I would like to transfer my screen, but I probably don't have to. Or do I? Or do I just join your game?
You should be able to just join the game. What did it ask again?
It's in German saying transfer the screen, just going live with my point of view, but I think that's not the point what we are heading for. So I will cancel that one and I will try to find your game.
Yes, under multiplayer, you should be able to search it and find it. Let's get this other Steam laboratory down. Now it's twice as fast. Having any luck?
Did you ask something?
Yeah, I asked if you're having any luck.
Oh, it's still loading the game.
Okay.
Sprites, actually.
Good, good. Five and five. So I'm hoping that's enough. How many do we have? 7, 8, 15. Definitely more than enough to get that tech and the next one finished. There we go. Okay. In preparation of when automation finishes, I'm going to go ahead and handcraft some of the intermediate items for crafting. And just keep an eye on our fuel over here. We don't want the steam to run out. And we need to get the tin set up, cleaned up. Okay.
Okay, now he's downloaded.
Oh man, we are already under attack. Well, well, well. We are going to have to take care of biters super early. Let's see. Go ahead and save real fast. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I don't know, maybe I can handle him. We need to get some armor. It's a little surprising how close by the biters are. Let's get a little bit more prepared before we run back in, grab some fish, get some armor made. Now this has a little tiny workspace. A equipment grid on the very first armor. That's interesting. Were you able to get the mods downloaded?
Yes, the data now he is asking me, do you want to apply the server startup settings and restart the game? I think I should do that.
Yes, I do believe so. Much better with some armor on. Oh, missed one. I don't know. Maybe I can kill them faster than they can respawn. Get a little closer to the action. Let's just head up here and see what we can do about the nest itself. Without also getting overrun. Okay. Oh, yeah, and the spitters over there. Well, hello there.
Hello.
You made it in.
Yeah, finally.
Trying to deal with a nest that has already attacked.
Ooh. Already sounds a little bit loud.
Good thing these cartridges last an incredibly long time. The ammo. This is a bit tedious. Did you start with any ammo or weapons or anything?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No,
Okay.
Not even a pistol.
Not even a pistol.
Oh, I think I... Did you set up iron actually? I didn't see that.
No. So Industrial Revolution 2 is very different. I don't think you get into iron for a while.
So how's it?
It's going to be copper.
Shotgun. Oh, that's a bit.
Ooh. Okay. Get to show off my combat expertise early on. Run around, eat fish, and shoot bullets.
Is it supposed to be that hard from the early start with the biters?
I don't have any idea. I've never played. Well, I played maybe half an hour's worth, just kind of goofing around to test things and see what mods I really wanted to go with. But as far as in depth, I know very little about this mod, Industrial Revolution 2. Okay. I probably should have been crafting stuff as well. Okay, so good. We have the steam assemblers now. I can mute the mic for streaming, but I don't have a hotkey for muting the mic in Discord. In fact, let me see if I can set that up real fast. Let's see. The next definitely going to be logistics, but I don't have... There we go. Don't have any more.
I do not know that mod at all. So, will you get research packs just by crafting them on hand? Yes. Or? No. Now, yeah. I didn't see it.
All right. Yeah, so very early on, you're going to see that a lot of things right now primarily take copper, and they take a lot of time to craft because there's so many little bitty steps and items.
What is our first goal? No.
Good question. I'm trying to get more of these wonderful steam assemblers. That way we can get early game assembly instead of crafting everything in my pocket. So if you wanted to grab some copper out of some of these furnaces. Also, we need to keep things fueled and operating. I have very minimal automation going on over here. Okay. Okay, good. Another steam assembler. This one, we will make rods. And now the good question is, how much steam does this make? Or how much steam is this making? Consumes water. It's consuming 8.3 out of 30 per second water. And it's generating steam of 8.3 out of 30. So it can produce up to 30 per second steam. And each of these is going to consume 4.17. This thing is not consuming because it's not running. At 4.17. Interesting. I wonder if 4.17 divides equally into 30. That's what I'm guessing. These things are noisy. And we're going to make 2 more. You alright over there?
Yes, I'm trying to figure out some hotkeys and
Already?
yeah, actually I don't play Factorio that much, so I'm a little bit.
Oh boy, and then we're jumping into a big overhaul mod too.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What should I do with this one? Probably that right there. Get gears
Oh,
made
you
as
said
well.
something. I didn't see that. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, in Discord. Ten plates. That's probably the next thing. Let's see. To make these, you need copper gears, copper rods, and then 10 plates. This takes 2 steam inserters, which require steam pipe, 10 rods. Interesting. So I need to grab that. Try and make it easier in order to make more steam assemblers. I think I need a second one making these copper plates.
Those burner mining drills, they are expensive.
Oh yes, everything. Everything that I've looked at so far in Industrial Revolution 2 is expensive.
I'm trying to get one, set up some additional burner mining drills now.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
Or do you need a steam assembler? I am able to craft one.
I am making a few of those right now and just adding on to over here to the left. I've got a little steam set up, which I'm going to need fuel for. Let's go ahead and make you also copper plates. So I don't know when you get to electricity exactly, but it seems like you're going to be using steam for a significant part of the early game. There's even a steam mining drill, which I'm
Yeah, I saw that one.
interested to converting our drills over to that. Maybe we just make a ton of steam and pipe it everywhere. That's the power source.
Should I make a steam mining drill over the burning one?
Maybe not yet, because I don't know about that far. I don't know if it's cost effective to do that just yet. We may not be able to actually run more than one or two of those. Okay, so it looks like copper rivets is another good one to get. And why can't I make that wood? Interesting. Also, what does it take? Ooh, yes. I would like some early game robots. So if you make the light armor, it has a tiny grid to it, so you can add a steampunk roboport and burner generator.
How many bots will they fit in? Some.
Yes, you can fit one.
Just what? Yeah,
One-
why not?
Yeah, one little
Right.
generator, one little thing. Okay. Also, I think you can make charcoal. There's charcoal kilns, and this is probably going to be a good thing to do. Oh. Keep forgetting to put a burner inserter over here to fuel this mining drill. So it looks like one of these can run 4 stone furnaces. Interesting. Let's put that charcoal kiln on pause for a moment. That way I can go ahead and get this placed down. There we go. No more running out of fuel. Let's see about these robots. I have no idea. I think, where does it say? Speed 16.2 kilometers per hour. That is probably incredibly slow. Let's see.
But it doesn't seem too far off from the standard robot speed. I think quite similar. Maybe 20.
Yeah, it's actually not too bad. This is
Yeah.
pretty interesting. I do believe so. These do not benefit. Yeah, it does not benefit from the movement speed research for bots later on. You have to get better robots than just these. But this is interesting. Charcoal kiln. So, takes wood, makes charcoal. Sounds good. I think what we might do is slightly alter things. Takes 25 and then makes 25. So it doesn't process it very slowly. Oh, it's going pretty good. Thanks for popping in. How are you enjoying it? We just got started. Hatching an idea for how to use these charcoal kilns interestingly. Need a little bit more wood. How many robots can this handle? 10. 10 robots. That's not bad. Not bad whatsoever. I have 9 robots, so I can make one more for my total of 10. Alright, how fast is this? It's honestly not too bad at making the charcoal. So, what I'm thinking is do something along those lines. This way, when charcoal is ready, it pumps the charcoal out, and that will go on this side of the belt and take priority here. No, it won't. Nope. This will take the priority going on. Trying to be sneaky here. Gonna need more belt. Now how that will work is the charcoal will come out and flow down the outside line, and as long as there's charcoal running, it will use the charcoal. And whenever there's not charcoal on here and it needs fuel, it will use the coal.
Funny, yeah.
It's a very early game way to prioritize the use of something over the other on the belt. Alrighty. Now we're going to need to increase our production. I think for now we're just going to need a couple more burner miner drills. Oh, and we're out of fuel over here. I do have the biters expansion disabled, so they will not be moving back in after we clear them out. But that's the only thing I disabled for them, and then cliffs.
Yeah, that's probably fine.
I just find cliffs to be a bit of a headache. They look cool when in moderation, but I have found it difficult to get good generation of a map that doesn't either go too far, or if it has cliffs, they're almost never there. So I just usually turn them off. Well,
For the research, we just need the red signs, the copper analysis pack. Is that right?
For right now, yes, that's all we need.
Okay. Oh, robot limit 10. That's actually nice. Didn't expect that one.
All right, more ore. Which means we're going to need more furnaces. There we go. Yeah, second one on 10. I'm going to expand out our copper here. Then we can probably look at automatically taking out of these here in just a moment. I wonder if the burner inserters will grab fuel through the furnaces themselves, so I don't have to run fuel on the other side.
Oh, you are crafting some intermediates. I didn't see that one.
Yes, I'm trying to get a bunch of those made. That way they're all crafting at once, instead of crafting one item at a time. Like you would in your inventory.
I'm not quite familiar with the even distribution. How do I use this one? Just
It's control, so if you hold down your left control and then hold down your left mouse and run over a bunch of machines, it will evenly split them over all machines that can receive that.
okay, yeah, almost.
Yeah, it gets as even as it can.
I didn't hit them all, so.
Oh, goodness. Misplacement with that. There we go. Okay.
Out of food.
Is that throwing wood into each of these to begin with? That's alright. Oh yes, and I have some research packs to throw in up here. Okay. Make a couple more of these. See if I can get at least belts being made. 10 plates. So I need to make 10 plates and then belts. And we need fuel. So keeping charcoal going is going to be an interesting little feat there. Let's go have my robots clear more forest. So you say you haven't played a whole lot of Factorio before?
Not at all, no. Just tried it once or twice.
Do you enjoy watching it?
Watching, yeah. I probably. I think most of the people actually do more like watching than playing. That's what I am feeling about. I just wanted to try it once, so I got some time for today, and maybe I like it.
Yeah, I hope you do enjoy it. It's a very interesting game. Oh yeah, let me change my color here. I enjoy it obviously a lot. I play an extensive amount of Factorio. I put almost 2,000 hours into the game without ever trying mods.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then finally decided to try some mods.
I think I started watching the normal vanilla Factorio for, I don't know, maybe one playlist from one YouTuber, and after that I got bored. I don't know why, I just got bored from the vanilla, and after that I just only watched the modded.
It's
And there are
interesting.
some quite interesting, yeah. So Payadanon, I'm watching from one German YouTuber, and he is very into that one, and very is far, at least the farthest I do know which from which one is playing Payadanon. Most of them are just quitting because it's too complex. Yeah, it is. I mean, I can understand that one.
Yeah, I did look at that a little bit, and it does look very complicated. Pianodons, or however you say it. That's I might look into that in the future. I am out of fuel again. I need to get some fuel automatically run over here.
That's why I just um, that that Payadanon is one mod pack for multiplayer, because if you try it for yourself, just by yourself, it will be taking so much time, and therefore it's understanding when someone just gets frustrated after a while. Yeah, maybe it's more fun with some people together.
Yeah, more fun with more people to help you do it. Alright. What do I need to do to keep you all running? Very nice. Now we're getting some belts. Thank goodness. Let's see. Burner inserters. That's still going to take a significant amount of time.
I hope you don't mind if I just am figuring out the whole game at all.
No, yeah, you're fine. I'm glad you could join me and come play. Factorio's got a lot to it. I mean, I've built so many different things, different ways throughout my many vanilla playthroughs. I've never built a mega factory. My space exploration playthrough is the largest I've ever gone with a factory of any kind. I usually build up, launch rockets in vanilla, and then maybe try to do something a different way, and then get the urge to start over from scratch again. And so I would put maybe 200-300 hours into a map of just playing around. I'm not a speed runner. Speedrunners can beat the game in like 2 hours nowadays or less, which is launching the rocket in base game. But I don't ever rush to get there. I did get the achievement to do it in less than 8 hours, I think it is. I have all the achievements for Factorio. I did go through and get all the achievements through my many different runs.
On purpose.
Oh, yes. There was a couple of runs where you have to do crazy stuff. Don't use any solar panels whatsoever. Launch a fish into space in a rocket. One of them is the lazy achievement where you can
Lazy bastard.
yes. You can only craft X amount of things, and everything else has to be automated. Oh goodness, that one gave me a little run for my money. A couple of times I had to restart because I accidentally crafted something after getting through the beginning part, and not fun. But I got through it. And then for the completing the game in 8 hours, that one wasn't as challenging because, like I said, I'm not a speed runner, but I do understand the base game pretty well.
Mm. Yeah, what I like is your space exploration let's play, I think you are some kind of organized player. Yeah, I do like it. I don't like if just people throw all this stuff in some random chests and let them sit there, and the space runs out. They just go to another storage chest and fill that one up. I like to, how to say, to recycle all this stuff. It's for me, it's just more fun.
Yes,
So,
I like to stay organized, especially like I said, this is the first time I've ever made such a large factory. And when you start getting to the size of the stuff that I have going on in the space exploration playthrough, it's very intense if you get unorganized and overwhelmed. Alright, let's see. Gears, plates, copper rods.
so you're now streaming on Twitch, is that right?
Yes, I am streaming us right now. And recording. So this will go onto YouTube, and it is being streamed live. Let's see. Checking it real fast. I have 2 people watching right now. Actually, one of those might be myself. That's all right.
And the other one am I.
Oh, there you go. All right.
No, I'm not watching it.
Oh, okay. That's all right. We did have another person from Discord that was up there. They commented earlier that I saw. Let's move and see if we can get some things automated.
Do they can hear me too in the Twitch stream, or do they
Yep.
just hear you? Okay.
Yeah, they can hear both of us.
Okay.
Yep. So your volume is coming through Discord, and Discord is a desktop application which is picked up by my OBS, which is recording and streaming this.
Oh, that's nice. Just easy to handle.
Yeah, OBS is a very, very good system. I've tried using a couple of others, but this one just seems to be the best in my own personal opinion from what I've used. I'm sure there are probably other things that might be better, but I don't know of them. So what's the benefit of using charcoal here? 4 megajoules.
They do have the same value.
Pollution. Aha, 50% fuel pollution. Okay. So there is... So the only thing early on, though, is I'm cutting down so many trees to do it. I don't know that that is... The trees would probably absorb much more pollution than the reduction that you get. Also, does this produce pollution? It does. The charcoal kiln itself produces pollution when you're making the charcoal. So I don't know if it's necessarily that good or not. But that's what we're running everything on right now, until we run out. Okay, so we need to look at getting our steam over here to where we're operating our lines. What do steam pipes take? Copper rivets, I've made lots of those, and copper plates. So that's not hard whatsoever. Let's go ahead and just change your recipe to steam pipes and get that making, because I've got plenty of belts right now. And we should probably look at these. Steam inserters require steam pipes, copper pistons, and tin rods. And the copper pistons just take copper plate and copper rods. I have to learn all of these things. These are all new recipes to me. And what's another thing we can start researching? Probably grinding 1. then we can start automating a few more of these items. Already have 10 rods, 10 plates. Steam pipes, 42 of them. Okay, so
Seems that one burner mining drill can handle more than one furnace. Yeah, of course, yeah.
yes. So it looks like about 4 is what I was seeing from what I did earlier. So you see I have just 2 burner miner drills up here, but these 2 are supplying all 8 of these furnaces that I have below them.
So what I am making here is just a little bit oversized due to the mining drills.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to fix that one, yeah.
Yes. So here, let me give you some of these transport belts so you can move stuff around. And I need... I wonder how many of these I'm going to need. And let's go around this stone. So these are operating just like water pipes. Yeah, you don't have squeak through, so you can't squeeze through them. You got to walk around them. Oh, we're out of fuel again. I got some charcoal on me. Yeah, I need to automate getting fuel over to here.
So using the burner inserter just for taking out burner inserter, yes, that is too much.
Yes, right now I'm looking at these steam inserters. I'm gonna make a couple of these and see what they are all about. Keep everything producing over here that I can. Because I think it's probably a good idea to move into these doing a lot of steam items. Let's see. There we go. That should be enough copper analysis packs, as they call it in this, to get our grinding 1 research completed. So, if we come down to the end of this line, it's an inserter that runs off of steam. Interesting. And it looks like you can pass steam through it, because when you hover over it, you have the little blue arrows going up and down, and it also has the graphic of the steam pipe. So we're going to want to turn this line. We're going to expand the factory out to the east. And okay, interesting. This is giving me a thought. No, that probably won't work, will it? No. Oh, but I could do this. And that will pass steam into the assembler and through the inserter. Okay. Now we are going to need to make some things. We're going to start with the copper plate, which is used in several other recipes. So we're probably going to need multiple of those. And let's make sure that I leave myself room to add on to and adjust the Steam network as necessary. So I think what I'll do is take off down there and go the other way, because I'm going to convert the miners to Steam eventually. That gets us Steam all the way down here. There we go. We are running. So I can then take out and place on a belt up here with more Steam inserters.
Okay. We don't have any splitters, so I have to use. Okay, just one inserter.
We researched splitters, so you can make splitters now. Splitters and underground belt.
Ah, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Need to grab some. Oh.
Interesting. This is very different, and I'm enjoying it so far. Running everything essentially off of water and some type of fuel. All right.
Even undergrounds, yeah.
Okay, that'll give me plenty of those. Then off the other side, I can probably do the rods. Yeah, I do too. I love the concept of running a Steam-based factory to get started. It's very unique to this mod here. All right.
I mean, it does not fulfill the actually name of the pack, Industrial Revolution, though. So it makes sense that we
Yep.
start with.
There's no power poles, no electricity or anything yet, which is something I usually have a horrible mess of web worth of power poles in the early game because you use the tiny little ones. So this is interesting to pipe everything. All right, these I'm looking for this. Then we're gonna do the same thing with taking out of them. And I'm gonna do something a little interesting here. And we're going to grab from and put right back onto this belt. And this will make our rivets. The graphics for this mod are also very well done. I like the way they make everything look.
Out of copper, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's got a really good look to it. Now, let's see. We need to make copper gears. We're going to do roughly the same thing we did down there. I don't know if I need 2 of these yet. Running. He did a good job with each era. Yeah, I did see in the tech tree where you move on to bronze, and then there's each one has it seems like a very distinct feel and look to it. The mod author did a great job with this. Okay. So now that we have those items, we can look at making something else. This is going to take plate, which is up top, and rod, which is down bottom. So, there is a long-handed steam inserter. Let's see what I can do with a couple of those. Maybe even change our belt setup down here. So I'm going to need to get 10 plate. A lot of interesting things here. What does it take to make this little item? Clockwork motor, plates, gears, and copper rods. Okay, so these are a 1, 2, 3, so you need 5 on either side. Let's get some more belt. And I want to leave room so I can tack on to these as needed. And I think what I'm probably going to do is try and utilize the long-handed, the long reach. So if I were to put one here, that belt needs to go there. And we're also going to need other ingredients. This is going to be a mess to begin with. Let's see. I probably should actually do just breaking off with our splitters. Let's go ahead and make a few of those. And we also need to get 10 processing up and running for these ingredients. Aha, I see you're working on some of that right down here.
I'm trying to make some tinting on the belt.
Perfect. Let's do the outbound belt heading up this way.
Okay.
That way we can take it and underground through here and come up to this section. And then I can start setting up. I probably need to get another steam boiler down here. I don't know what our consumption looks like.
All out of coal. I think that's fine. I think all the assemblies could now run from steam. So we don't change the burner mining drills and the furnaces over to steam.
No, not yet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, not yet. Right now, we are still just running off of what we have there. So this can produce 480 water per second. That will handle quite a few of these boilers, which means I need some water pipe. Let's change the orientation. And the question is, can I underground right here? Is that too close? I may have to move this boiler after all. About to lose a bunch of steam. We're gonna just go ahead and move it. Everything's probably about to stop working over there. Okay. Now we're cooking with fire. And I do believe I can just run that right over here. And they should all pass fuel through. That gives us a significantly larger amount of steam production. And it's tileable. I can actually just go ahead and throw another one on here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. The burner instead of can grab out of the.
Yep, that just
boiler.
passes fuel all the way down. That's not what I meant to grab. All right. Now we got tons of steam. So let's see what we can do over here.
But we should research the next projectile damage, I think, or going straight to automation.
That's a good question.
I think in case of some spider attack or basic movement.
Yeah,
Crafting speed, I think it's not playable now.
I wouldn't worry about the quality of life researches just yet. They're very expensive. But
150, yeah. Okay.
yeah, we can go ahead and knock both of these out, increase the shooting speed and damage. We can afford both of those right now. I'm out of wood. Let me go grab some. Yeah, and we're going to change all of these recipes over to the 10 variant. So just swap each of these out. Oh, okay, so there isn't one for that. That's good though, because now we can swap that out for 10 plate.
My robots are trying to have.
Yep, they are
that's
helping
nice.
build.
Didn't notice that. Come on, guys. But they're charging quite long though.
Yeah, they're a little slow. These are very, very early game bots. But it is wonderful to have early game bots.
Yeah, indeed.
And this should get us the production of the copper and tin pieces pretty well. You don't need an intense amount of them. And then everything after this requires varying bits and pieces off of these lines.
Okay, you're making one belt of rods, one belt of plates, of each one of tin and copper. Okay.
Yep. And then we just need to change that recipe. We have to get steam down here. No, Centrid, I did not have any other mod conflicts. I did go ahead and remove the vanilla extended mods that I was planning on using, just so that I can experience more of Industrial Revolution itself and less of the other mods. But I did not have any issues. I did remove Squeak Through, and I did get rid of the Faster Start mod, since this has early game bots anyways. Just come up here and snag off these lines. And actually, I should probably set these on their own dedicated lines. So let's see about these long-handed ones. Since I'm going to use splitters, wrong way. My robot army. And now I just need to get steam down to here, and I can run that through this lab, steam laboratory, and all this will start functioning. I just have to wait. I'm crafting too many things by hand. Here we go. Wait, that only makes one? Oh, it's the bots immediately use the other one. All right. Copper products, tin products, moving and grooving, automated. Now I'm going to use splitters to get the different items off to where I need them. And it looks like I need to go up. I didn't realize we were going to run into that water, but that's okay. So,
Should I set up?
Go ahead.
Should I set up 2 burner mining crews just for our own coal supply, or is it enough just to grab from the belt?
Yeah, you should be able to grab from the belt. If we can put down more of these, and you can... Let's try some steam ones. If you wanted to go ahead and craft a couple of steam ones, I want to see what those look like and how they work. Centered is a metallurgical term pronounced the same as the word centered. Gotcha. I am not a metallurgical worker, and I don't know about that. Thank you for letting me know how to pronounce your name correctly, though, so I don't butcher it going further. Centered. Got it. Grab just a few of each of these items so I have something with which to craft from my inventory. And I want to get belts made. And this takes... I actually might make the belts right down here. It takes a lot of tin products, primarily. Tin plate, tin gears. This takes tin plate. This takes copper gears and copper rods. So, we can break from here and here. And then I'll need a few undergrounds. That's right. Make this tight and orderly. All right. That's only needed for the first item. I've got an idea here. One second while I drink a little bit. Thirsty.
Okay, now I did set up one steam mining drill, and it seems they are about the same mining speed, a little bit less pollution.
Yeah, the advantage is probably the fact that you just pipe your steam everywhere and then you don't have to worry about fueling it. So we can make the setup a little bit tighter instead of having that gap in between.
Yeah.
You can have the belt run right up against it and have another one right on the other side because you don't need this little gap that I have so that you can refuel it. Also,
yeah, the nice part is they are inserting the steam into themselves.
mm-hmm,
So yeah, that's nice.
passing the steam through. Yeah, so we should probably go ahead and swap all of our coal over to that setup. I'm just going to clean up this charcoal stuff until we have a way to produce charcoal more efficiently or automatically. There's no sense in worrying about it. Oh yeah, I forget. Playing in the most up-to-date term or version of Factorio, and it will automatically underground for you, which is amazing. Okay. So we can do something on the lines of that. Not a burner inserter. I need steam inserters. Everything you need is right in front of you. I just need to get steam over here. Alright. So I want to have a little buffer of belts here, and then we will move on with making the other items. Undergrounds. You're going to want just more tin plate. And so you're going to want plate and gears. That's easy enough. I can buffer these undergrounds right here. I don't want a whole lot of undergrounds though, so I'm going to set that to two stacks. Oh, it's nice to have things being automated. The first little bit of Factorio is a lot of fun, but it's also tedious.
I'll just now focus on crafting some steam mining drills and... Oh no,
Uh-oh,
no
our
way.
power. I'm so slow. Okay, they're attacking the belts. That's fine.
How to shoot the...
Hold down the space bar. Or press it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let me make a few repair packs. That means we're going to have to go take care of that nest.
Yeah.
And we don't have a lot of good options militarily wise to begin with. I'll just let that run for a second. Let's get our repair packs first, and then we'll go back to making those. It's very refreshing to have bots this early. Okay. I'm about to make these little boogers angry over here.
Oh, you're already there.
Yep. It's alright, there's not too many nests over here. And they're getting stuck in the trees, which works for me. Wow. Ooh, they're already evolving to resist. I was single-shotting them before, now it takes a couple of shots. Okay. Well, that's good. Take care of that. Yeah, there's another... It's not too big. We should be able to handle it as well. Of course, I'm going to need some more fish. Okay. Not bad. I'm all out of fish, but we're down to the last little bit. Perfect. Good. Hopefully we don't have any issues for a little bit now.
It wasn't that hard.
Yeah, it's not too bad. We do have scattergun turrets we could make now. And I think I'm probably going to want to make at least a couple of these and put them right around our fuel, where we're mining our coal and where we're turning coal into steam. Just seems like a good idea. Oh, I wonder how long it is till we get radars. I wonder if there's a steam radar or something along those lines.
Seems to be the green signs, which we need too for the radars. Radar. This is what I found. For now, I will just place the steam mining drills on top on the coal.
Mm-hmm.
And you can grab them and just go around.
Alrighty, I'll take a look at it in just a second. I'm certain whatever you do will be just fine.
I just placed them down. I didn't connect anything.
trying to do this without using up all the steam. There we go. It's using every belt that I make here to make undergrounds. I could even get rid of the chest, just let it pass through. Or condense this and use a single. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We're going to rearrange everything here. You will simply pass right through, and I can add it right here. Where's my pipes? There we go. You can make undergrounds. And then... oh, but we need... interesting. So how to do this here, because I'm going to need these belts for the splitters as well. I didn't think about that. I'm just going to have to run it on the top side. So I can squeeze this in really tight then. Simply do that. This one is going to make undergrounds. This one is going to make splitters. And we're going to use the long-handed for our output. Got to do some very interesting things. Okay. That can be the output there. That will be the output here. Alright, I have splitters, underground, and regular belt all being automated and thrown in their own individual chest.
Yeah, that's nice.
Alright. Oh yes, let's put down some of these wonderful gun placements, scattergun turrets.
I just noticed that I haven't toggled on the old mode. It's funny.
Yeah, that's one of the very first things I do. Why is that? What? Hold on. This will give us a little bit early warning when something's coming for our coal or steam production. It's nothing impressive, just a couple of turrets. Okay. We can probably put down another steam lab, or possibly two, to speed up research. And automate red copper analysis packs. That's actually what I probably need to start doing now.
And it's kind of easy, it's only copper plates and good gears.
Yep, very easy. So where do we want to do that? I think I'm gonna do right down in this area. Go ahead and clear the trees out. Because there are quite a few things that just take reds that we haven't even touched on yet. You're lacking belt. Why are you... Oh, we don't make enough gears. Well, that's an easy fix. Uh-oh. Those scooters are a lot of fun. Yeah, the mono wheel, I'm researching it. I'm curious to see what it's like. I'm imagining it's essentially the car, a lot like the car. But I don't know. What am I out of? These copper ingots, is that the holdup? It's probably copper plate. Yep, that was the problem. There's so many things to get automated. There we go. Now we have 2 of those. Twice the gears. Steam pipes. Plates and rivets. Rivets are here. Plates are there. Okay. That only takes plates and rivets, so I can probably make a lot of things. Valves. What is a valve? One-way valve prevents backwash. Interesting. I wonder if that's important, I guess? I'm not sure. But we'll do water pipes on one side and then steam pipes on the other. But we're going to start with the steam pipes since that's what I'm waiting on to make other items. You can use your bots to clear trees if you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you use the deconstruction planer. It's much faster than chopping by hand. All right. Almost there. Need to get these assemblers made.
There is the quick action bar for the deconstruction planner, for example, but I can't choose that one. It says this shortcut requires the construction robots technology. I don't know what that means.
So I just usually click on the very right at the bottom, the red deconstruction planner, and it gives you one, and then you can place it onto the hotbar in the bottom and into your inventory. Okay. probably gonna have to run.
Okay,
What am I lacking?
I just use the shortcut and place in the hotbar. Yeah, that's fine.
Figured it out.
Yeah, I use the shortcut Alt D, and then I place it on my hotbar.
Mm-hmm. And if you put it in your inventory, then you can use whatever number that is to grab that out of your inventory when you need to.
Yep.
All right. Now give me those back. So I need lots more plates. We're going to need to get that automated. Get more of them, I should say. No, that's not. Well, okay. Not what I meant to click, but now I have a valve. Okay. And I'm probably going to need more than one. Give me those pipes. We will put this out onto a belt. Okay. That might be going the wrong way. I don't know. We'll see. We will adjust as needed. Large copper frames. I need more plates being made because we're consuming most of them to make gears. Might consider halting that temporarily just to let that back up some. Yeah, the crafting time for anything is insane. So many steps, so many items.
So maybe it's worth just for the beginning, speed up our crafting speed by 20%. That's nice.
Yeah, the first couple of ones, the only thing is it takes 150 red science packs or copper analysis packs. But I think that's probably feasible for us right now. What am I lacking? Just copper ingots. Not enough copper. So, I did not leave myself much room here. We're going to run out of space quickly in this little area, but that's okay. I think with this one, we will be able to get what we need moving right on along. At least we're getting these steam pipes and belts and the such made. Ooh, we could make a mono wheel. I do want to make one of these and play around with that. Then I'm going to say it's probably a good idea to move into the bronze and glass milestones. Yeah, I'm gonna need to move this whole setup. Further down.
Those steam mining drills take a lot of time to craft.
Yes, an extensive amount of time. They take 8.33 steam per second. But I think we're producing enough steam. While I say that, I keep adding on things over here. The steam line
Me
is
too.
staying high. Yeah. Let's see, we have 4 producing 30 apiece. 60, 120. Yeah. So we're making 120 steam a second, and we're not consuming that yet.
One mining drill only consumes like 8.3 steam per second. That's not much though.
No, it's not bad at all. Oops, put that in the wrong spot. Alright. Oh hey, and my mono wheel is done. Let's see what this is like.
Ew, funny. It's fast though.
Oh yeah, I think it's roughly the speed of the car. Ooh, almost running into things. I am running into things.
Now I 122.
I've already broke it. Goodness gracious.
It's like kids are. If you see one, you want one too.
Exactly. I want one of those. It's
And then you play once with it and
put it away and never touch it again.
in the corner.
Exactly.
I'm not seeing playing you around with it, so you are already done with it.
Yeah, I'm working on these, getting more done here for the factory. It is fun, and when we've got it has a tighter turning radius and worse brakes. That's what Centered said. Yeah, I definitely felt it. It turns really tight. It does feel like it takes a little longer to slow down. I don't really use the cars much in base Factorio. Okay.
Mostly because the trees are scattered around.
Yes.
and
Mostly because of trees and all other obstacles.
You said it in your base exploration let's play that trees are the true enemies of the story.
That is correct. They are the true enemy. Every time you go to build, they're always in the way. No matter what you're doing, always in the way. Trees. The one good thing they do for you is get rid of some pollution until they die.
Unfortunately, there are no furnaces which run out of steam. Therefore, we wouldn't need any coal.
Hmm. There we go. Okay. Looking much better. Looking much better. Just need to grab a
How
little
do
bit
I
of
enter
everything.
the vehicle?
Press enter to go into it.
Okay, yeah. Wow, wow. There are no brakes at all. It's just
it's
resistance of the air.
yeah. If you press backwards or S on the keyboard, it will brake, but it does take a little bit of time.
It's fun. Are
Uh,
they hitting the pipes? No.
say that again.
Are they hitting the pipes?
If you run into the pipes, it will damage the pipes and the car.
Oh. But at least we have robots which can repair.
That's right. It's an interesting little thing. I'll play with it more when we have a bigger factory to transverse.
Yeah.
Okay, so copper pistons is probably something that I want to make and get on the line. What do the copper pistons take? Rods and plate. Well, I have plate right here and rivets. So if I send rods up nearby, I could do something. Let's finish building this out first. Yeah, that's what I need it for. Never mind, that's right. I need to make steam inserters. And those are going to require our steam pipes. We can go ahead and convert some of these steam pipes into the underground variant. And simply store those. Speaking of underground steam pipes, I need a couple. Alright. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. So let's see. This thing is chugging right along. Perfect. Oh, you know, a smart man would have queued up more things to be made in my pocket while I was gone.
Do we need some stone bricks? Maybe for military. No. For cartridges, we just need copper rods. But for stone walls, yeah, okay, I will just make some stone bricks.
You can never go wrong with stone bricks. Okay. Double up on our copper pipe production. Get that rocking and rolling. Now, let's see. Copper pistons, that's right. That's what I needed to do. If I'm gonna get this, I need these steam inserters being made and so many other things. We're gonna need to work vertically here. Okay. So for these pistons, I need copper rods brought up. I have copper plate here that I can grab off of. So I need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that is correct. Now we just need to sneak these copper rods up here. Simple and easy. Okay. You will make pistons. And then probably pass them back down to here somewhere. Whoops. Just firing my gun wildly into the air.
There is no jump in the Factorio.
No, there's no jump. That's hilarious because that's exactly what my mind was thinking. I'm running into the pipes. Oh, just jump over them. Wow. Nope. Not what I meant to do. Anywhere I can, I'm going to go back in and drop underground pipe so you don't have that problem. That's the long-handed. I need the regular. Alright, and then I just need one right over there. Probably going to want more than one. And then eventually we'll have all of the things necessary to just expand automated.
That's interesting though. I didn't know this. You don't make stone bricks in furnaces, but just in steam assemblies.
Yeah, it's kind of strange because in normal Factorio and most other things you cook the stone into a brick, but in here you craft the stone into a brick.
Wrong setup. Okay. So there was all. No coal needed.
Set up a little buffer for our steam pipes down here at the end. Okay. This is becoming a mess in a short amount of time. But here,
Fortunately, it's only the pre-start setup phase.
yeah, the base is just gonna go through a bunch of different renditions as you do different things. Having robots early game makes that not as punishing though, because you can have the robots do stuff for you. Oh yeah, we're not moving on research because we are not doing anything here. Let's fix that.
Oh, I have 25 in my pockets. So
Let's see. I don't know if that's. We're gonna underground all of these other things.
and unfortunately you can't convert the burner mining drills into steam mining drills. Now I have 8 of them and just sit around in my
In your inventory.
yeah.
Maybe there. I think I remember reading something about you being able to recycle certain things. That might have been
Maybe I-
Crestorio 2, though. I don't. Because I looked at a bunch of different mods. And that might have been what that was. Crestorio 2, but I don't recall exactly.
Yeah, I like that kind of recycling stuff.
Yeah, being able to reuse items if you want to, not being forced to, though. That's also nice. Just do it like so, and then that should sideload. Yep.
The downside of not having squeak through is you can't just look in your inventory or FNAI and walk around.
Yeah.
You will certain run into some stuff and just
Be stuck there, not moving. Oh. We are not producing enough copper.
yeah, no, not much furnaces.
I have an idea here. We just need to move this coal line over. Work, my robots.
No, I can use a steam inserter, yes? Yeah, I can.
Yep. Steam inserters are great. All right. And no, those are the charcoal kilns. Oh man, I haven't even made the first furnace. Everything takes forever to craft. Okay.
Do we go crazy with the brick stuff or just put one down and go for it?
Probably just one. I would do a buffer of those just in a chest. I don't know what else. I don't know anything forward, like what to expect out of this mod pack. So I guess for now we can just do that, and then if we need to change it, we can absolutely do that and go back through and change it.
Should I just craft all those bricks into walls? Straight up?
You
I
need
mean,
the bricks for. So hold on, I have FNEI. So if we do this and
right?
search brick,
All bricks into one wall.
and then right click to see what it's used in. Aha, so the copper boilers take just the stone bricks. Stone furnaces take just stone bricks. Charcoal kilns take stone brick. You can scrap brick. An iron boiler takes stone bricks. So yeah, we need a steel furnace takes
Okay.
stone bricks. So we need a good supply of stone bricks kind of built up that we can make use out of. In fact, I can make use out of that right now because I need to make more smelters. And we need to reroute this.
Yeah, the copper is the iron for the vanilla setup. You need more copper than tin,
Yes,
for
it's
sure.
that is exactly how it's going.
I will now stick one.
There we go. Perfect. Because we're just not getting enough copper with all of the things that I've added on down there. And hopefully this does the trick of making it better. Oh, that's a steam inserter. I guess we could use steam inserters here too. But I have the fuel here. Okay, if you have any more miners, you can plop them down right over here. I just set it up so that it will all feed onto the same side.
Yeah, I'm crafting now one additional.
Yeah, I think we can benefit from at least one more, maybe a second one, before we've fully saturated this line. There we go. Lots more copper running down through here.
Maybe 2 coal miners are enough. I just can steal one for now.
I don't know. I'm not sure what our consumption rate is for the fuel. I can just go ahead and throw some in here too. Add a little bit in my inventory. Alright, so...
I set the priority onto the steam turbines, or what are they called? Copper boilers.
Okay, good. Yes, absolutely you want to do that. You don't want the power running out. And that gets our steam down here. There's never any copper sitting down here at the end of the line.
I didn't grab anything.
Of course not. No.
This game.
You're all good.
Didn't you notice we are 3 players on this map?
Oh yeah, that other guy did it.
The one with the mono wheel.
Oh yeah, the one with the mono wheel. That's definitely who did it.
I think 6 copper miners there are keeping up with the amount of furnaces we have. I think we can ramp up the furnaces.
Yeah, add more furnaces. We'll have to. I think I could squeeze. Yeah, we'll just do a little bit of rerouting. I'm out of belts. Let's grab some belts.
Because I'm adding 1 additional copper miner and then 1 for the coal again. Back.
Sounds good. Let's see. I think passing our steam along down here will work better. And that gives me room for 2 additional furnaces on either side. All right. Lots and lots of copper. Oh yeah, now we're backing up. It's looking good. Trying to get our science set up down here. Science packs. Oh, that's so nice. I'm very much so enjoying the fact that this is on the newer version of Factorio.
Because of what?
Quality of life changes. So if I'm placing a belt, or yeah, you're right down here. So if I'm
Yes.
if I'm
Yes,
placing
I
a
know.
belt and I move my mouse, it still places it in a straight line.
Yeah,
Ins-
yeah.
I've been playing that space exploration up until here recently. I did finally update it, which I'll have to go over a few changes. A few things didn't have updates, which is what I was afraid of, but I may have a solution for that, possibly.
Do you have the labs?
No, I'm not. I don't have the labs. I need to. Oh yeah, I do. Never mind. Shh, don't listen to me. It's just crazy talk. Let's see. All right. We need more labs. I can make 2 more.
Are we fine with 4, or should I add some, like 4 more or 2 more?
I mean, we probably need quite a few more. I mean, talking like, I don't know.
2 additional.
Yes, probably 8, maybe 12 labs would be good for right now, this point of the game. So, We just need to grab the resources so we can get that done. I should probably go ahead and automate these steam inserters, which are going to require 10 rods and copper pistons. 10 rods are here, copper pistons are here. We want to bring it up. Let's see exactly where we want to bring it up. No, that's not what I want. That's a grinder. I want an assembler. It's going to grab off of this line, which means there'll be something to grab with there. The assemblers are 3. 1, 2, 3. So grab with on the other side, which means that we need our items coming up right through here. Right the other side of this. Perfect. And where are we going to output this to? Probably just a buffer chest.
You didn't cut the steam pipe onto the steam laboratories on purpose? There was missing one pipe here, another one pipe.
Oh.
But you didn't do that on purpose?
No.
Okay.
Thank you. I get going and doing things, and since it takes such a long time right now for the crafting queue, I'm trying to stay busy and move from one project to the other while I've got something crafting in my inventory, and then I miss things.
Finally. Yeah, it did speed up.
What am I missing here? Wood? Oh, goodness. It's such a strange thing for a mod pack to incorporate wood in so many structures. It's strange to me, at least. Alright, and you are going to make these steam inserters. And you need steam. Ooh, okay. Got those things automated. Been crafting way too many of them. Much better. So now I'm thinking I could use these, go a step further and make the assemblers automatically. Where's that at? Large copper frame takes plates, copper capped beams, and rivets. Copper capped beams, where are those made at? Right there. Rivets, plates, and wooden beams. Wooden beams would have to be crafted. Oh, it's a process. Okay. I think I'll leave this one dedicated just to making them themselves. And I don't want to carry around too many of these pipes. Okay. And
I just noticed we don't have any night, or do we?
there is night, but
Ooh,
the mod, what is
afraid
it?
of the dark.
Yes, Afraid of the Dark is for me mainly because we are broadcasting this, we're streaming it and recording it, and anyone watching, they don't want to sit and watch a dark screen where they can't barely tell what's going on. So in order,
It's so bright, I didn't notice it once.
you just think, oh, it's never turning
Yeah,
nighttime.
because I saw the technology for the second one, glass milestone, and there is the lamp.
Yes, the lamp.
And then I thought about the night and wondered, well,
Holy smokes. Just pick up a bunch of these things. Yep. Feeling good about the factory. It's growing. Going to
is
need
indeed.
undergrounds. And, you know, anybody that knows anything about Factorio knows the factory must grow.
For now, it stacks on the length, like to the east, and it grows vertically. Yeah.
Yes, it's growing in all directions. Got another lab. This will speed up the research. It's 2, 4, 6, that's 7. I'll make an 8th one real fast.
Are you making the 8th?
Yes.
Okay.
We can add more. I mean, adding more isn't going to cause any kind of problem. It's just going to help make it move faster. That's just all I had the resources for it right at that moment. It's very intensive on the copper. Okay. What are we waiting on here? Oh, these pipes. Because we're making undergrounds.
I'm wondering every time where my pipes are heading to. They're just going everywhere. So
Running
every
out
recipe,
of pipes. Mm-hmm. I just had 50. What happened to them? Well, we used them to
Yeah.
craft everything. Alright, so... Furnaces. Interesting. It uses stone furnaces and reinforced bronze plates to make a bronze furnace. Then there's a bronze incinerator. Destroys unwanted items except for fuels. That's neat. Do you get anything back for that, though? Ooh, forestry. Definitely want to slap that on next. Maybe upgrade to heavy armor is not a bad idea. What is a clockwork scatterbot? Their lives are brutal and short, but in their own dim way they love you. I must have it. Must. Wow. Uh-oh.
Oh, we are out of... No, we aren't out of steam.
Yeah, we are running out of steam. It's time to add a couple more boilers.
But it still is, say, like 12k in the food system.
Yeah, we ran out of steam. It's not balancing. So some things I have run out of steam completely, and other things are beginning to run out. It's okay. I am going to solve that problem. Momentarily, that is. Very long crafting queue. I think I can fit one more down here before I have to start another line for our beloved boilers.
I will add some steam tanks. Oh, you added already one. Okay.
Yeah, I've had one there for a while. I didn't know exactly what it did to begin with, so I just tossed one on there. But yes, I added an extra boiler down here. You know what? We should probably get landfill up and running.
These, yeah.
And then do the other things.
Yeah, I will add 2 more copper boilers after we have landfill.
Actually, also, just immediately, oh, hit the spacebar button.
Is there a biter? Is there a biter?
Uh-huh, exactly. And then we'll finish that. We're going to change the queue around 15 times. We'll get to it. There. And that way it can work on landfill right now. I think that one extra boiler will get things operating for us right now, though.
Yeah. These are just heading along. And we have... Oh, no.
Oh, nope. Yeah, no, we don't have enough steam. That's why our research is barely moving. Okay. I can fix this.
Maybe we can bring the water over on the other side and... Yeah.
Yep, I just need another boiler. I thought I had another one. Interesting. Hold on here. Nope, I must have canceled it. Okay, yeah, perfect. And just change around our steam setup slightly.
Now that we have stone bricks, I won't craft them. That's true. And the chest is almost filled up. Yeah, you should grab some stone bricks. Just in
Yeah, I grabbed a few already to help with crafting these items.
Are you crafting the additional boiler?
Yes.
Or okay.
That way we can do the same thing. Yeah, there we go.
That should be sufficient.
Yeah, we should definitely be getting enough steam.
Sometime.
I'm even going to make one more boiler. So we'll have more than doubled our steam production over here. We're probably going to want another turret or two as well.
Especially in the research area, because that's quite.
Bronze rods and paper to make bronze cartridges. Okay. Landfill should be finished here shortly now. Is it doing much better with some steam flowing? Oh yeah, we're making good research progress now. I can watch it tick up instead of waiting seconds between movement. Okay. Now we know that's running and it's running well. You can go back to looking at other items to craft, other items to automate. I'm gonna say I really want to get the steam assembler automated, and that's going to require getting large copper frames automated. The large copper frames take wooden beams, which are turned into the copper capped beam. So we need to get wood being automated as well. And that's what one of those researches, the very next one, forestry, deals with automating wood, which is really interesting. I'm curious to see how that's done.
Combustion furnace, the bronze one. Crafting speed 2. Okay.
Yeah, we also need wood for stone furnaces. Making stone furnaces and then turn around and making those furnaces into the better furnaces, the bronze plated ones. There's landfill. Oh, are you kidding? Landfill takes gravel and silica.
We should have looked up that first. Silica, oh gosh.
Let's see. Yeah, silica comes from grinding gravel, all right, and gravel comes from crushing stone. Okay, so you just crush stone and then you crush that again further in order to make silica, and then you mix the two together to get your landfill. All right. Very interesting. I like it. I like it a lot. We are going to see about getting this stone out as well. Perfect. Okay. Our copper's backed up. We're not consuming everything anymore. Let me fix that.
That was a nice.
Always nice, right up till you need even more.
That's coming for sure.
Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. This is the one I'm interested in, forestry. Let's see. How do you even make bronze?
Or buying some tin and
Bronze alloy mix. In a mixer, you combine copper ingots and tin ingots.
oh, just the ingots, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. You would figure you mix, like you grind up the crushed ore and mix it together. But this says 8 copper ingots and 4 tin ingots. And then it makes a bunch of bronze alloy. Okay, so let's get a mixer. And then I will just branch off. No, that won't work. I need to do side loading. Side load the tin and the copper. Just gonna make a big mess over here with everything. And then that doesn't matter because it'll all come down and put on the side. Let's see what our mixer looks like. Bronze alloys. Then we just need to take out from the other side. And then smelt this. I'm guessing you can use a regular furnace to smelt it. we are going to need a fuel down here. Keep forgetting that you can just run through that without worrying about the underground. It will do the underground for you.
And it does maximize the distance from below. That's also nice too.
Yes, it's very nice. Oh. Trying to figure out why the copper wasn't making it down here just yet. And that's exactly why. I missed a belt back there. Okay. Clear all of those trees, those dirty trees out of the way.
What was the shortcut for inserting just one item at a time?
Z. Z is the button that does one item at a time.
Right.
We have bronze production. Feels good. I just had the thought that I keep building things by hand even though I have robots available. But I'll clear the trees. I will not dirty my hands by cutting a tree manually. I'll clear the trees with the robots.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest advantage for having them so good.
Oh, yes.
Heavy armor almost done. I think it will require bronze.
Most likely. Let's see. Yep, 20 reinforced bronze plate. I'm making one of the furnaces to see how much better it is, the bronze furnace.
Crafting doubles the crafting speed. That's nice. Should. Yeah.
Just using wood as a fuel. Alright.
That's so fancy.
It's quite interesting looking. The graphics, again, very well done. It's nothing that I've seen yet that I thought, why in the world did he do it that way? Everything looks neat. Has a very distinct feel to it. Looks nice, looks nice. Okay. The only thing is now we've got to set up a whole production line for copper-based items.
Our pollution is kind of spreading.
Is it? Oh yeah, goodness.
Didn't expect that one. So I will prepare our base with some pellets. And I also set up some ammunition production at the copper rods.
Oh, very nice. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna steal some of that right now. I was running a little low myself. I was just looking at those scatter bots we're about to have finished. Ooh. That's nice. Let's make some heavy armor. I'm gonna make a small buffer for our bronze. Oh yeah, I don't have steam over here. That's an easy fix. Alrighty. It's just moving right on along. Do want to get a little extra reach in. Oh, that's much nicer. So the heavy armor comes with a larger grid and gives you a little bit more inventory space as well. And I can make another RoboPort or Clockwork Punk Port equipment. More robots. That's finished. I hope that one burner generator equipment is enough to power these two. I guess it depends on how much I use the robots.
So you could fit one additional RoboPort.
Yep. So I have the one burner generator and then the two Clockwork Punk Port equipments. So now I can have 20 robots. And my construction area is larger so they can fly further away. Very nice. And we picked a good time to get the research for landfill. We're moving very close towards this pond, and I think we'll need a little bit of landfill to fill it in. Oh. They are a bit slow to charge back up, though. Okay. So the bronze cartridge takes bronze rods and paper. And paper is... What is paper exactly? I don't think I've seen that yet. Wood chips and water. Wood chips are going to be from grinding wood, of course. Oh yeah, the forestry thing. I want to get one of these. Oh, you need glass and wood chips.
And glass is maybe crushed stone.
That's what I'm thinking. So we need a grinder. What am I missing? Copper plates. Lots of copper plates. Let's just grab all of those. Probably some more rivets after that. Pistons, rivets. The only thing about it all being made out of copper is I have to think harder about what is what. Is this the copper ingots? Is this the copper gear, plates, rivets, rods? A little bit of everything.
Yeah, besides the plates, they look very similar. Or the gears are...
Mm-hmm. Okay, so if I throw wood in here, processes pretty quickly. It's wood chips. And glass. It's probably going to be from glass mixture, which is silica and tin being mixed together. Did I make the mixer? I did. I made the one that's making our bronze. Now we need another one. What was that glass again? Or the silica mix. Takes silica and 10 ingots. Ooh, hold on just a second. Somebody's at my house.
Okay.
Alright, I am back. Good, good. We are burning through stuff. We could actually probably knock a lot of these basic things out. Basic movement speed, basic mining speed, basic inventory size.
Yeah, movement speed would be nice.
Yeah, we'll just knock a little bit of each of those out. Why not? Interesting. Oh, that's a really cool looking graphic for the grinder. Two grind wheels spinning together. And seems like it's a chance to get two. It's not always guaranteed. You're guaranteed to get at least the one, and then you have a chance of getting more than one.
I recommend now to jump and look west.
Yeah. We have an awful lot of pollution.
Oh, nice. Making glass, smelt mix.
Okay. I'm not automating this just yet. I'm just trying to get enough to get one of these bronze forestry buildings put down. I'm quite interested in it. It's
In
gonna
the
take.
description it tells like you don't need any fuel. I mean, it makes sense if it has wood per se.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Grows wood,
One would
cleans
makes
the
5
air.
wood.
Oh boy. So it consumes pollution. I wonder if it has to be running, like producing wood, to do that. Now I'm all kinds of curious now. I was curious before, but it's even more so now.
Within 200 seconds it does make 5 wood out of 1.
Doesn't require any power, and it cleans the air.
Not even water. That's funny.
Bronze forestry. I must know about this goodness. Okay. You just put wood in, it starts growing. What is this area? Oh, this might be the area of pollution that it is clearing. If you hover the mouse over it, it highlights a green box.
Kind of off center. Funny.
Yeah, it's not centered, no. So it takes wood and then produces wood. So you're going to want to do some kind of loop where you're taking out of and putting back into it.
Yeah.
Just doing some theory crafting here. It would just work like so. And then you can use this wood for all kinds of things. So where is our pollution the thickest? It's looking like around our mining and around our boilers over there is the thickest spot. That's probably where we would want to put these to get the most bang for their buck, so they are canceling the most amount of pollution. I need 10 ingots. Ooh, you got 2 of them for that ammo. You expecting something dangerous? Alright,
Maybe I will restrict for this.
going to make as many of these bronze forestry things as possible. And then just plop them all down over there. So -3 per minute pollution. That's what it says. How much pollution? This is
-3 only. That's one. The mining drill is like putting out 50 a minute.
Say what now? Is it 50 per minute pollution?
It says.
Oh my
50
gosh.
Yeah, 50
Yes,
per minute.
50 per minute.
So it doesn't matter. You can place them wherever you want. We have 150 only on the copper side here. So
Goodness gracious.
it's just.
So, what does the charcoal kiln produce in pollution per minute? 0.02 pollution per minute. Okay. I'm getting a thought here about a good setup now.
0.2 instead of 3. It's like 15th.
Yeah, so we just need a ton of these. And then we can turn all of the wood they make into charcoal and use the charcoal to fuel pretty much everything. And that will cut down our pollution drastically.
And of course you want to do the charcoal in the charcoal kiln.
Yes. Yes, gonna do the charcoal in the charcoal kilns. So we'll need to make some more of those. Okay. Got some very interesting ideas for this. Also, do we have walls being made anywhere? We should probably be making walls. It's just the stone brick over here. Okay, so we just need an assembler. Don't have enough copper for.
I can set up one.
You have enough to
Should
make
we
us?
grab just out of the chest?
Yeah, probably. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Oh yeah, I could just move the assembler a little aside, but it's fine.
Don't worry, wasn't too worried about it. Didn't need to be anything super fancy or crazy. Just functioning. This is quite the concept. I've never actually heard of something that takes pollution away. So let's just come up with a good design. Then we can copy and paste that a bunch. Actually, we don't need that one just yet. I don't even have enough of the forestries. Well, I will have enough when the last one finishes making here in just a minute. So I guess that's probably going to be it for this one run then.
it's interesting. Although the pollution is spreading along, there are no waiters. I'm kind of curious. Maybe they're making something up there.
It's gonna be a very, very large attack wave.
Yeah,
That's the
just
thing
running
about
over
not having the
space.
radar.
Yeah, Brader is hidden after the green sign. It's unfortunate.
Yep.
No, we are researching crafting speed 2 now.
Yeah, sneaking that in.
Ready.
So, this takes a very, very long time.
For crafting the
To make the wood takes an exceptionally long time. We'll just tack on a few more of those. Got plenty of glass and wood chippings. Oh, I'm running out of bronze. Try to figure out what I'm lacking to get more of these bronze forestries up and running. All right. I think that's gonna be about it for today, though. Because I have something I'm gonna have to take care of here in a few minutes. Did you have fun?
I did actually, yeah.
Good. Are you learning more? Because I know you said this was your first, well, not your first, but one of the few times that you've played Factorio.
Yeah, I'm still wondering about some shortcuts, but I'm getting along.
That's good. That's good.
It's fun.
So I do plan on streaming essentially pretty much every Sunday. I will see, trying to make some room in my schedule to maybe do some during the week too. I don't know what time I'll be able to squeeze that in though.
For me, Sunday sounds like it sounds a good time to
Good
just
time.
end up the week. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. I'm glad you had fun. I'm going to save the game right now. I hadn't saved. It's been auto saving, but I hadn't had a hard save till just now. All right. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for anybody that was watching that enjoyed it. Feel free to, make some comments on the stream. This will be going on to my Facebook channel, or Facebook, YouTube channel, which links are in the description of my Twitch to there. And same thing in YouTube. I have links here to my Twitch if you want to come around on Sundays and join me. And it's been fun. How do you pronounce? Is it Kaiser? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, it's German. Kaiser.
Kaiser. All right.
König.
I will hopefully see you
Just call me
again.
Kaiser, it's okay. Yeah.
Yes. Hopefully I will see you again next time, Kaiser.